Hello, I'm Martin Fencka and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Civilization 5 as Portugal. So the plan for today is to do some more damage to Polynesia. I'd like to take like 2 more cities today. It might be possible to take more, it depends on how many ships he is still capable of building, but I definitely want to take this one and I would like to take Tonga as well if possible. So that's the plan here, and before we start playing, there are 2 questions that I want to answer. First one's about healing, how much we can heal and why we can heal outside of friendly territory, things like that. So it's all about naval siege that gives our corvettes the option to heal wherever we are. Allied city-states count as friendly territory, so that's why the healing is better here. Inside the city-state border here, we should be healing 15 hit points per turn. In the middle of nowhere, it should be 10 per turn. If we tried healing inside of enemy territory, I think that's 5. And then inside of cities, it should be 20 or 25, so it's the most effective way. So that's one thing, and then the other comment that was about trade routes that I have room for 1 more. I know that, and I know that it's been there for a while, but up until recently, I didn't really have a good trade route, so I didn't really care. Now when we have this citadel, there is the option to send food to Edinburgh. We could also send food to Tahiti, but that one is a little bit risky. During these wars, there is always the chance that there are some random like Polynesian caravels exploring and they could kill our cargo ships, and I don't want to risk that. That's why I don't want to send my cargo ships too far. That's why I didn't even want to send the cargo ship this way, was because of Brussels that could maybe take it. But now when we can go this way, maybe now it's time to get the last one. But even this isn't that important. Edinburgh is at size 15. It's gonna grow in 4 turns. So for a newly conquered city, it's pretty decent. We don't have to like force feed it really at this point. What's important is that we get 5 trade routes to city-states. And we control all the city-states nearby, or we are at war with city-states that are nearby, except Singapore that China stole recently. And we already have a trade route there. The reason why this is important are social policies, specifically trade confederacy. You get influence from trade routes to city-states, but it's capped at 5. So what we want is to end these wars, so it's so that it's safe for our trade routes to go farther away from our territory and start like stacking multiple ways how we can get influence with city-states without like investing diplomatic units. But yeah, as I said, I am not sending trade routes out when there are like enemies everywhere, right? There are city-states controlled by Polynesia. There might be some random caravels that are still exploring that could destroy our cargo ships. So I know about this, but right now it's not a priority. If I had extra production, maybe I would just get the ship just because I wouldn't have anything else to do. But there is another thing that up until now, there are so many more important things that we need. Westminster is huge, then we need to get closer to our unit cap. I still feel like the lack of units, that I'm probably like 5-6 units behind where I need to be to really feel safe during this war. So I'm trying to fix that. I was thinking that maybe I would buy this cargo ship, but that plan went out of the window when I saw the cost of corvette upgrades. So yeah, sometimes you just can't get everything that you could possibly get, like you have the option to get. Sometimes you have to prioritize. Okay, enough talking. Let's do something useful here. We still can attack the city. I think I'll start here. That's a nice catch, getting rid of the Tercio. And honestly, I am gonna stack up somewhere and use an admiral. Or I'm not gonna use the admiral yet. I'm just gonna prepare the group of ships that will eventually get healed as more and more ships are taking damage. They will be coming to this area, and we create a group of what is it gonna be, 7 ships that we then gonna heal. And if we are not under any pressure, then they'll just heal up without any help, and that works as well. Okay, let's move you here, here. You two are gonna stay behind as replacements. And what I could actually do, I could move down like this. I already have 1 frigate next to the city, so it doesn't really matter if I send another one. And honestly, I think I'll try to use... How am I gonna do this? What if I just get more frigates to the city and save corvettes? I know that they are more effective, but they would be taking damage when attacking the city. I want them holding the side. And I can pull this one back as well because I get vision thanks to Zurich, so this way my ships stay stacked up and it feels a bit safer. And it feels like I'm actually focusing on what I need to do instead of just randomly fighting all over the place. So you two can hit the city, and then we have 1, 2, 3. Damn it, that was like 2 hit points, 3 hit points. Then we take out the unit. On this side, how much is the upgrade now? 1065. Holy moly, it's expensive. What I could also do is to move one of these corvettes back. This one is relatively healthy. Upgrade it and then move it back to speed up the siege. Don't think I'll have money to do it with 2 ships. So you're gonna sit here. You're gonna remove the road. You're moving this way. Anything else? I don't think so. Okay, let's keep an eye on Polynesia here. China got Louvre. Oh. How many tags do you have? 46. We have 44? 44, yeah. Is she fighting anyone? Defensive pact with Russia? No. We need to drag her into war with someone. Well, the question is with who? I don't think that Carthage can handle her. And Assyria is too far. still pretty slow. Okay, before I forget, someone suggested this, that I could use one of the generals to get the salt, and I think that's probably the best option that I have. I don't think I'll have anything better. Damn, that was a bad move. I mean, by him. And the cost will now go up with every turn. Oh, should probably keep an eye on my movement. Yeah, I have only one action point. Don't think I'll be able to kill the frigate. Nope. Just trying to count how much damage we are doing every turn. It's pretty decent. It should be like 150, 160 damage. After the city heal, it's like 20 hit points. But that's pretty decent. Just need to bring that ironclad. I'll just have to do something about the Tercio. Let's cover 2. Maybe these 2 will move, start hitting it, but then there are ships coming from the other side. Need 2 more ships. I'm gonna leave these here somewhere around the city. Now I'll have to focus everything around this city first. I thought that I might be able to attack 2 cities at the same time, but just don't feel strong enough. How much do we need for missionaries? 600? Missionary 600, yeah. Next. So you have to wait for that missionary, as I said. Next. Yeah. Okay, so how are we gonna regroup? So next turn, we move the ironclad here, use the admiral, and this ironclad starts hitting the city. I can pull back a little bit. We are still growing reasonably fast, even if I lock the production. Is this gonna change anything? Yeah, it's gonna save me a turn. Okay, fine, let's lock the horses. Quickly are we growing? 17, 19. I'm just curious. 28. Well, 28 is a long time. Question is, do we really need to grow? I don't think so. I'll get the grocer. Yeah, I think we are fine like this. It saves us a turn, so I think it's also worth it. I know that it slows down the growth again, but we don't have to grow that much. So once we end these wars and focus more on city-states, start getting those maritime city-states, then we should get a lot of extra food that way. Next. Sure. On this map, I don't really care about open borders. Because it's impossible to really block anything here. Sphere of Influence, Catholicism Milan. And this is a trade that we want to get back. So, how much are you willing to pay? I think I'll take cash this time. See if we can get like 570. 560. No. 55. Come on, say yes. 550. Hello? There we go. How much damage was the 135? Yep, that should speed things up a bit. Problem is, I just can take the city down to 0. But I can't take it as long as these tercios are there. I could maybe try to attack some more. How much money does he still have? Yeah, 300 almost gold per turn. He's still quite strong. Next. Okay, how do we want to do this? Which line do we want to hold? Probably like here. Okay, that's one. I think this is a bit risky even for Ironclad. So I don't know what's waiting for me. Okay, another admiral, great. How much money do we have? 1300. Should I probably checked how much it's gonna cost me to get the garrison? Yeah. How much is the upgrade here? 30. That's not that expensive. Okay, next. So is it gonna work, or is it still that I have to have majority religion before I can do anything, or that there has to be some religion at least? Well, let's find out. No, doesn't work, just causes resistance. I didn't change the numbers at all. Oh, I hate this change. Why is it not working? It makes no sense. It should work as long as there is at least one follower of that religion. Okay. How much is profit? 17 turns. It's probably worth it. Because with that I can flip 4 cities. And I need 1, 2, 3, 4. As long as it's 1 charge per city, it's so much more cost efficient. Next. Well, that's quite a lot of ships. What is it? 2 corvettes, 3 caravels. Ah, it's not too bad. That is Westminster. So we got 3 merchant, more delegates, a lot more delegates, and a tiny bit of unhappiness reduction. Why did we drop to 37% though? Oh, hey. Almaty gave us an ironclad. I'll take that. Oh, we need to get control or gain control over these two tiles. That way we stop reinforcements. Don't think I have to worry about these caravels. Fortunately, I can't get the last kill. 1, 2, 3. Well, maybe. Still have to keep that city blockaded. I can't let the corvette out, of course. But that works. Good, and next turn we have to get rid of these two, and then we can take the city. That's fine. Now, on the other side, how are we doing? One more turn, and then we could try something. Oh wait, did we lose another alliance? Is that the reason why the happiness dropped? It's possible. How many alliances does China have now? Only 3. I just need to end these wars so that I can focus on city-states. I think if I want another town or if I just want cash, I know that like 1200 isn't much, but it's another upgrade. And I'm already not working some okay-ish tiles. Yeah, let's just get the money. Don't think I want to pay for that missionary, so that's why I'm just gonna burn him. Come on, good. Now when I have one ship already in range of the city, then it doesn't matter if another one moves closer. And if it means a kill, then it's definitely worth it. We also have 3 workboats actually here for some emergency healing. 45. Next. Okay, one more ship coming. That's not a problem. I don't think I can take the city now, unfortunately. I don't think I have the damage yet. Okay, this should be safe. And I messed up. Why did I do that? What was I thinking? Well, when I'm here, I might as well get the experience. Well, let's hit the city. But I wanted to move here to have one more shot against the Tercio. Yeah, I have to wait. Well, I can start working on the blockade of Savoie slowly. Or not. Don't have enough ships. That's the best I can do, I think. Maybe I can do this. Or even... let's see... this might be even better. Once again, I won't be able to take Tonga for some time. I can take it down to, or close to 0, but I need to block this tile somehow. How much money do we have? 1800. Okay, next. Still should be fine, I think. Especially now when I can take the city finally. And I'll have friendly territory right next to me. Yep, that's how it should be. I have to be careful actually not to take the city. Oh wait, China entered modern era? How did she get 3 tags so quickly? It has to be biology. It could be electricity, but I think it's biology. Yeah, it's biology. I'm thinking what I can do through the World Congress to slow her down. Okay, that was a long siege. Oh, you got the very nice city as a reward. Okay, how does it look like without reinforcements? Next. And I could have upgraded a ship. Whoops. Don't really care about this because he's just gonna die anyway, so if he steals some research, who cares? Okay, first of all, we need to blockade the city. Oh, first of all, we have to destroy... Actually, do we have to destroy these corvettes? Maybe not. As long as we can move, it's fine. Come on. It's just not gonna work. I think about sending the crossbowman here, but that just can't work. doing influence-wise in Singapore? 118. We need like 98, then we can... actually, probably less. Can we see somewhere how much exactly do we get? Yeah. It says 60, but it's a lot more than that. See, I'm gonna lose this corvette, unfortunately. Trying to block some movement with the ironclad. But I think there might be another ship around here. That's gonna be what? 1, 2... Yeah, even 2 attacks are probably enough. Is there anything I could do? Not really. This is risky. But it may work. Okay, next. It actually did work. Perfect. It worked really well, that World Congress. And now... Now I think I'm gonna make a cut, because I'll have to decide a few things, and it's better if I just do that off camera. So I will most likely go for another sphere of influence, but I want to check all the options. Okay, once we get rid of these 3 ships, then we can do whatever we want in Samoa. And when we get rid of these, I'm gonna blockade Honolulu, and that's gonna be super easy to take with ironclads. Might be a problem holding it. I still would like to get rid of these two before we end the war. How are we doing happiness-wise? 43 now. Can we just keep going and wipe them out in one war? What I could try is to take every single city down to 0. And then take all of them in one turn. That's how I wouldn't have to worry about holding those cities, because his units would disappear in that moment. Probably don't have enough admirals for that, unfortunately. Oh. Yeah, let's make a cut here, and I'll think about all of this off camera a bit. But I'd really like to try that, because every city that we now take, we try to take, we'll have the same problem. We don't have land units, and we can't control all the tiles around cities with frigates. So there'll always be a unit that will have the option to retake the city, and it's so annoying. So if I could take everything in one turn, that would like make everything so much, more efficient or so much smoother. Oh well, as I said, we'll see. We are done with this episode, so I hope that you liked it. I hope that you enjoy me next time again. And until then, have a good time. Bye bye.